In this video, we paint all the boring stuff that we painted a million times, but on the Varclav the Cruel and the Briar Queen herself. Alright, time for some big baddies. Here's Varclav the Cruel and the Briar Queen herself. Time to bust out our dark gray, and we're going to hit all of the stonework. And man, it was a lot easier on these guys. Just for her, the base was so much bigger, and on Varclav, the way that was just modeled, there weren't as many little nooks and crannies and fiddly bits that I had to get in there. And painting over this, man, there's some really fun details on these bases. I'm looking forward to working these guys out. Alright, while I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to bust out my black paint, and I'm going to undercoat the metallics on Varclav. On the Briar Queen, we're going to be doing more coppery, bronzy stuff, but we're going to do all of the same rusted, dry, gross, old silver junk that we did on the chain rasp here on Varclav. And so he's got some chains and some interesting chainmail on the sword and all that stuff. Alright, that's dried. The bases are now dried. Time to grab some brown wash, and we're going to go ahead and do a very liberal wash across both bases, and we're not going to worry about hitting all the other details too much because we're going to paint over them all later anyway. This is going to take a real long time to dry, and it's going to look pretty bad afterwards, but once I'm able to come back tomorrow and hit it with a dry brush, it's going to pop really nicely. And yeah, usually the thing that hinders me most in getting stuff done in the morning is waiting for washes to dry. But man, stuff looks so good afterwards, it's pretty much worth it. Man, it's totally worth it. Alright, now I just gotta wait for these guys to dry, and I'm gonna set them aside and walk away. And tomorrow when I come back, I'm gonna be able to dry brush up that stonework, and then we'll see about working on, I don't know, maybe the bone details in the base. We'll see what I'm feeling like. That is how I've been hobbying lately. Please let me know how you've been hobbying lately down in the comments below. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to get daily hobby videos, consider subscribing. If you want a preview of my next painting video, check out my Rumbl. I do the occasional blog post related to the channel over on my Tumblr, and you can also follow me on Instagram.